What's going on, family? If you didn't follow me on YouTube, this is humancanvas329@gmail.com. I've been making a life choice, a lot of life choices, a lot of life-changing steps in my life. Getting over a lot of hardships, a lot of tough times, and recovering pretty smoothly. One of the major things that I've learned about myself is I have to commit to something. And right now, the one thing, beside myself, of course, I'm committing to is keeping a clean house. Running a clean, smooth, functioning house. School is going to be starting real soon for myself, Miss Alexis, and Lil Deontay, DJ as they call him. So what I did is I cleaned up the kitchen. I've made it functional for us, a family on the go. There's a nice little basic kitchen here. And what I did is I took our basic kitchen layout, as you can see, and I essentially divided it up into 4 quadrants, or into 4 sections. And with those 4 sections of 4 quadrants, it helps to make it easier for me to keep everything clean, working in a good order, and functioning smoothly. If you've been watching me on Instagram, at team_B.M.A.D, B.M.A.D, 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 team_B.M.A.D on Instagram. If you've been following me there, you've been seeing some wonderful meals I've been creating, and that's just the beginning. Right here, what I'll just walk you through, we have our first area, our first quadrant is the storage area. And it's broken up into 3 sectors. We have our immediate storage, things that have a shelf life of less than 30 days. Please excuse a little mess on the top there. Then we have our mid to long-term storage, things that have a shelf life of 1 to 6 months or is regularly used. We still are working on the dynamics of this. We don't know what we're going to keep, what we're going to get rid of in that area. Then we have our long-term storage, anything that has a shelf life of 6 months to a year will be in this closet, this deep closet right here. Right now it's being used for other types of storage, games, family, things of that nature. Our next area, our next quadrant is our kitchen prep area. And it's broken off into, I guess you can say, 2 phases. The first one is long-term prep, short-term prep. So it's a meal that takes longer than 30 minutes to cook or longer than 30 minutes to prepare starts here. And usually, because it takes longer than 30 minutes, it has to be cooked somehow. It has some sort of cooking that has to be done in there. Any type of short meals, anything that takes less than 30 minutes, by around average time of 15 minutes is done here in this section. This section right here is our secondary prep area. And with having those 2 prep areas, it makes it easier for me to keep things functioning, keep things clean, keep things smooth. And if we do have a big meal, or we're doing any type of team collaboration when we're cooking, we have 2 stations where we can both be in the kitchen doing some work. As you can see, the microwave is faced outward. Because in this house, in this functioning kitchen, there is no place for a microwave. Yes, there is some uses for it in the household in general, but while you're in the kitchen, there's no place for it. So we have it facing outward towards the dining room area. It's not even plugged in at this point because we haven't had a purpose to use it. I've been making fresh meals every day. Every meal can be reheated if necessary, but it's been flying off the shelves, right? In this quick cook area, we have 2 cabinets, which we utilize for our storage. One here is for our quick meal storage. It has things that we use on a regular basis. You've probably seen this picture on Instagram. And what I'm doing is helping to condition our minds and our bodies to think, man, if we want something quick, fast, in a hurry to eat, go in there and first thing we should grab is a bottle of water. Usually a bottle of water will subside your appetite for a good 15 to 30 minutes at a time. If you're sipping on it like you're supposed to today, it will actually sustain you for at least 1 to 2 hours before your next meal. If you ever need any tips or tricks on trying to subside your appetite, please hit me up in my email, humancanvas329@gmail.com, humancanvas329@gmail.com. What we also have here is items that we use on a regular basis. It's mostly quick breakfast foods. Yeah, we have the cereals in there. Our cookbooks are at the top when we're ready to prepare a meal for the long term. We use that here in our workstation area. So we have instructions here, prep area there, instructions, prep, so on and so forth. And it just works out functionally for us. This second prep area, we actually use it for plating. So if we're having a meal coming in, we've grabbed it out of there. It's already pre-prepped, pre-packaged, pre-ready to go. I can show you that in a minute. We come here to our stations, we get it all prepped up, we get it all organized, we cook it, prepare, get it ready. Then we get ready here. This secondary prep area is for serving. We start plating and things like that. So what we did is because a lot of our meals are on the go, we have a lot of storage containers and things like that. Ziploc bags are in the wrong area at this moment. These are also things for quick meals, quick down and dirty, quick little meals in the secondary prep area. But our meals are usually packed up and ready to go because we either got class or school or we're ripping and running somewhere to do something. And that's just what it is. Now, what I was saying about our meals being pre-prepped, at least once a week at the beginning of the week, I like to plan out or get an idea of what we're going to have for the week. And what I do then is I chop up the vegetables that we're going to need, prepare any of the meats that we're going to need, pre-cut them in the sizes and portions for the week, and just get them ready and prepared, and any vegetables that we're going to need during that time. And we ensure that way, and we also always keep cloves of garlic at the ready, because cooking is better with garlic. I don't care what you say. So that way it cuts down that cooking time. Let me see, what else do I have here? Oh, our last and final station. We've been through our prep areas, our cooking area, our storage area, and now our cleanup area. This has been an integral part here. Our cleanup area, anything that has to do with cleaning is here. Anything that needs to be cleaned comes to this station here. If you need fresh mop water, you can make it here, or anything like that. If you have any dishwater you need to clean up the cabinets, countertops, anything like that, you make that in this station here. And everything ends with there. And then we finally move over to, once we get done here, after we're serving, we're plating, we got the place back, we clean the place up, doing the scraping into the trash section right here. Our trash is right there. Everything goes in the trash. What our goal is that full circle concept where we just have the revolution of storage, prep, cook, plate and serve, hand out, clean up, trash, right? In the midst of that, when you come into the kitchen, first thing you're going to see is this wall here. What we're going to put up is a nice read board. It's going to be a nice read board here. It's going to say the meals of the week. It's going to say what we have plans, what's on our schedule, what we got going on this week and the following week. It's going to be about 4 feet by 3 feet in shape and diameter. And right now what we're currently using is this right here. We have a nice little read board here with our names, taskers, and what we have to do, quick reminders. Our little schedule right here, getting us prepared, getting us ready for that cycle of what we're going to be doing real soon. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I mean, been through a lot. Hey, who hasn't? But it's time for me to keep pushing. It's time for me to get off that little moping train, and it's time to get to work. Hit me up, trainersvault.com/Team B.M.A.D. That's trainersvault.com/Team B.M.A.D. Yes, I do everything with a shirt off. Don't even worry about it. It's just what it is. I like my body. So whatever. We'll go back to what we're talking about. Long story short, I'm sharing this with you because actually I'm sharing it with myself, and you just get to voluntarily, peep into my secret life is what it is. I'm using YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that social media as my personal diary that the outside world can look into and get a sneak peek of who I am as an individual and as a person. And I'm using it for me, literally for therapy. I can go back to my little YouTube. I can see the videos. I can sit there and look at it and go, hey, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it could be better, could be worse, so on and so forth. But yeah, I like looking at myself. So take proper love. I love it. Enough of that. You know who that was for. But yeah, anyway, back to what I'm saying. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm focusing on healthy lifestyle choices. Healthy lifestyle choices. I'm working on healthy lifestyle choices. And what I'm doing is I'm sharing that with anybody that's willing and ready to make that change. Anybody that's willing to make that change into a healthy lifestyle, please hit me up. humancanvas329@gmail.com. That's humancanvas329@gmail.com. What I'm doing right now is I have all types of programs available. I can reach you online, through the internet. I can reach you in person if necessary, but I can reach you if you're ready to make that lifestyle choice. I can tell you right now, I have over 13 years of experience in health and wellness, professionally trained in the Marine Corps, and my personal life. I've done a lot of research, a lot of study, and I know what it feels like to be obese. I know what it feels like to be fat. I know what it feels like to be fit. I know what it feels like to be sexy at any size. I'm gonna tell you right now, teddy bears are plush toys that everybody loves to squeeze. I'm just gonna let you know that. So don't feel bad about having a little fluff, as long as you carry it the right way. So with that being said, please don't be afraid to hit me up. Don't be afraid to look into what we're doing. Please, I encourage you to follow me on Instagram, team_B.M.A.D on Instagram. Also here, the humancanvas329@gmail.com. YouTube, hit me up.